So how should we deal with it as a society and prevent the spread of anxiety? Taiwan has drawn plaudits for its response. It has managed to limit the number of cases to 169 and the number of deaths to just 2.
Children arrive at school. Life continues as normal in Taiwan, where authorities have successfully implemented strict preventive measures. Thermographic cameras are set up at school gates. If a child shows a temperature higher than 37.5 degrees Celsius, they are sent home. They're checked again before class starts. The school contacts parents of children with high fevers. They have to report their recent movements to the authorities.
小朋友这2个礼拜内是否有出国的状况？没有，好。主要是要洗这个地方哦。好，那这边要怎么洗呢？好，来，在这个地方把它搓一搓。
How was Taiwan able to implement such measures so quickly? The government delayed the start of the semester by 2 weeks in February to head off mass infection. This allowed schools to put in place preventive measures for when they reopened. These included clear standards to guide closures. If one student or teacher was infected, the individual class was shut down. 2 infections, and it was the entire school. An online learning system was also put in place. The government ordered the development of a virtual classroom. It's now ready for immediate use.
目前我觉得我们台湾在防疫措施上做得相当成功啊，因为各个政府的部门呢对学校都非常关心，只要学校提出的需求，政府部门呢就立即协助。
Chen Shih-chung is in charge of all coronavirus measures in Taiwan. He has the same authority as a prime minister. He granted NHK his first exclusive interview since the start of the outbreak.
好，那在心理上面哈，我们必须要全民大家能够团结一起。那要让大家能够团结一起，必须要让全民知道哈这各种的情况。好，那这样会让人民有一个信心，就是说我们是通盘考虑过的，那该怎么做或下面的细节。
今天没有确诊的案例。
He holds a press conference every day to give updates on the virus. He covers a wide range of topics, from new infections to warnings to citizens.
抢！卫生纸、尿布想买没得买。 连锁大卖场同样涌入人潮，卫生纸每
In response to panic buying,
整个购物车，还有民众买了5-6包白米。
其实台湾的那种相对的民生物资哈是绝对不会缺的啦。好，那大家想想看，我们的日子都在过，这物资本来就在，哦，所以过度的哈来这样的存这样的物资或过度的抢购是没有必要的。
He spends nearly 2 hours answering every question in order to put citizens at ease. Taiwan is also taking measures to fight against the shortage of everyday goods. The government manages all face mask stocks and sells them at pharmacies and convenience stores. Adults are allowed to buy up to 3 a week for themselves and 5 for children. You have to present your health insurance card to buy any. and the system records purchase history to prevent hoarding.
暂停的，那不能领，因为你那个上次才领过。刷卡就知道说他还没有满7天，还没有满7天就不能领。
The government also developed an app to help people who are too busy to go to the pharmacy themselves. You can use it to make a reservation and pick up your order whenever you want at a 24-hour convenience store.
你要找一个简单的事情，做出一个有效率的决策，让大家看到你这个效率的结果。那经由小的政策来建立人民对你的信心。那接下来你的大的政策，大家才有办法跟你配合。在对抗病毒的时候，其实病毒来袭一个是来侵犯我们的心理了，一个是侵犯我们的生理。说我们每一天定时的跟国人报告全部的情况，让整个疫情透明化，让民众跟政府能够站在一起，那我们共同防疫才会成功。
Professor Kaku, what can we learn from Taiwan?
It's a great model. It is a very detailed response. They made thorough preparations and were 1 or 2 steps ahead of the outbreak, putting their measures into practice. I think it's very important to explain whatever the plan is to the public and build a system of communication. That's crucial to take on infectious diseases.
They were also thorough with information disclosure.
Yes, that's very important. You have to do that properly.
Professor Kaku, how should we fight this virus?
As Professor Oshitani said earlier, we need to do what we can as individuals. And we also need to work together as a society. I think the Taiwan model is clearly effective. The way to overcome the virus is for individuals to protect themselves, and for individuals and society to work together to deal with the problem. We have to do this together.
Professor Oshitani, as a specialist in the containment of infectious diseases, what do you think our approach should be?
I think this virus is very difficult to come up with effective countermeasures against, but Japan has managed so far. There were some people who thought Japan would be the first country to suffer from the epidemic because of the Diamond Princess and our low testing levels. But we've managed to keep the number of infections low so far. I think now the world is looking at what we did as far as countermeasures. You're seeing the United States and countries in Europe experience overshoots. But despite our worries, none so far in Asia or Africa. Japan's experience could help many countries around the world fight the coronavirus. I think by bringing together the knowledge of the world, and everybody starts taking this problem more seriously, having everyone in the country start thinking about countermeasures, then we can overcome this virus.
So we can overcome this crisis by changing the way we behave and live. For now, NHK will continue to bring you the latest information about the new coronavirus.
Our guests were Professor Oshitani of the Graduate School of Tohoku University and a member of the government expert panel, and Professor Kaku at Tohoku Medical and Pharmaceutical University. Thank you for joining us.